Raindrops are falling on my head.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our kitchen. We are Chris and Joe. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it.
Amen.
Today we have something incredibly special for you. Isn't it, Joe?
Yes, that's right, Chris. We are going to make delicious dumplings or momos as we say. And we are making a very special momo sauce as well. Come, let's get started. To make the momos dough, so here I have got 150 grams of maida, all-purpose flour. When we are making steamed momos, we need to add hot water. So for that, you have to take half the weight of the flour. Here I have taken 150 grams flour. So here I am going to boil 75 grams, not 75 ml. So here I have got 75 grams water, and besides that I have taken 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra water as well. So I am just going to boil the water. So let it boil nicely. In the meanwhile, I'll just add quarter teaspoon of salt to the flour. This will make about 20 momos. So I'm mixing the salt with the flour. The water is boiling. We'll turn off the stove. I'll just take 75 grams of water because this is 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra water is there, which I may need or may not need. More or less 75 grams. I'm going to add this water slowly and keep mixing it with the spatula. Let's cover and keep for 2 to 3 minutes. So 2-3 minutes have passed. So we'll just knead it has to become a stiff dough. I left it for 2 to 3 minutes because the water was very hot, right? So I didn't want to put my hand in the hot water. If you are able to handle that, then you can. The dough should not be very soft like that. Then you won't be able to shape it. Let's put our weight and knead the dough. May need a little bit of extra water. I'll add some more. I told you, I've got about, this may be one tablespoon or 1 or 2 tablespoons of water, extra hot water. You have to be careful. We don't want too much of water also. So keep kneading. Put your weight and keep kneading it. And I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of cooking oil. And okay, let us put it on the working surface, on the countertop, kitchen countertop, and we'll knead it. You just have to knead it till it becomes kind of smooth. Let's knead it. Let's shape it into a small log and we'll put it back in the bowl and cover and keep for 15 minutes. Okay, for the filling we have taken 250 grams of chicken. Chris has minced it. It was not minced, I didn't grind it in the mixer jar. This is just cut first into tiny pieces and then he kept on chopping it till it become like minced meat that you get in the shop. If you can't mince it at home, you can get it minced in the shop where you buy the chicken. So it's very easy actually to mince it at home. Just keep on chopping it. So you have to fold it as you keep chopping, keep folding it and keep chopping it, and then you will get this minced meat. Why we are not using the ground meat is it can become dry. This way the meat will be moist, the filling will be moist. Let's put the stove on. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of oil. So now the oil is hot. I'm going to add quarter cup of finely chopped garlic and 1 tablespoon of finely chopped ginger and 1 onion finely chopped. So we'll just saute it till the raw smell of the garlic disappears. I have not browned the garlic, but it's fried nicely nonetheless. I'll turn off the stove. Here I've got quarter cup of chicken stock. So that adds flavor to this filling. So if you don't have chicken stock, you can add quarter cup of water. This will keep the filling moist. Now let it cool down. In the meanwhile, I'll just add 1 teaspoon of black pepper powder into this chicken. 1 tablespoon of light soy. If you don't have light soy, you can add dark soy. This itself looks like dark soy only, but this is light soy, okay? And 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. You get easily all these things easily on Amazon. This adds flavor. Okay, I'm going to add the onion, garlic and ginger mixture, and now it's cooled down. Let's mix it. I'm not adding salt because soy and this thing oyster sauce has got a salt content in it. We'll see if we require, we can add a very little bit. So mix it and then keep doing like this, for 3 to 4 minutes, only in one direction. Don't do the opposite direction, once like this and then the opposite. So this will keep the meat nice and soft. Now let's add the spring onions. This is about half a cup of spring onions chopped finely. So if you want to add at this time, you can add vegetables like cabbage, then sweet corn. Okay, I'm going to just cover and leave it for some time. We need to make the wrappers now for the momos. So now let's attend to our dough. See? So we'll just roll it like into a thin log. We'll cut this into 20 portions. We are going to get 20 momos. So we'll divide in half. So we'll divide this tiny marble size portions only we need. So we have got 20 portions. So we'll keep this inside the bowl only because it shouldn't dry out. So we'll cover and keep. So I've taken 1 portion of that dough. So we'll just flatten it a bit, make it into a small, like a circle. Dust nicely your workspace and okay. So we put the filling in the center and then we join both the edges, press it like this and then take this one end, bring it like this. Hope you all can see this, and this near the thumb where it comes, I am pinching it, and this portion I am just bringing it here on top so that it gives a fold, and we do the same thing the other end. See, do like this, like a half moon you get over here when you do, and then bring this here and pinch it. See, you got a fold and then see you got a half moon. So this is how it looks. So we'll do like this with everything. I have made 20 momos. Some are big, some are small. So now I'm going to steam this. I'll show you. Here I've got a clean white cloth, cotton. I have dampened it. I don't have a steamer for this, so I'm just using my colander. Here I've got water in this vessel. I've kept it on the stove. I have not yet put the stove on. So this is about quarter of this vessel. I have filled it up with water. So now we'll put the momos. I think this will take only about 10 momos at a time. Leave some space in between, otherwise they'll stick together. So I can steam it in 2 batches See that they don't touch each other. I'm going to place this on top. This is right on top of this. And I'm going to cover it and put the stove on. Now the flame is on high. Once the steam comes out little bit, then we put it on medium and steam for 15 minutes. Can you see the steam? Reduce it to medium flame and cook it for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, I've steamed it for 20 minutes. We'll turn off the stove. We'll just see our momos. Once it's slightly cool, then we'll remove this.
What do you put in that sauce?
Let's make the momos chutney, or it's also momos sauce. It's the same. So here I've got half a cup of peanuts. These are roasted peanuts. It's without skin. Okay. So this is about half a cup. So I'm going to grind this first without adding water till it becomes a nice paste. See, without any water, it's become like a paste. In the meanwhile, let me, here I've got 6 cloves of garlic. I'm going to just crush it a bit. I've got 3 dry red chilies which I have soaked in hot water. So it's been soaking for half an hour. So I'm going to just remove the chilies and I'm going to just crush it. And that I'm going to add with the peanut paste which we have got over here. To this I'm adding 1 teaspoon of jaggery or palm sugar. This is just 1 teaspoon. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. I'm going to grind all this together. I feel I'll add a little bit of salt and I'm going to add some water so that we can get the required consistency for the sauce. And I'm going to grind this again. Look how our sauce looks. This is a very tasty, super delicious sauce. It goes very well with momos, with the fried rice, with the noodles, fried noodles. It's very delicious.
It's good.
Now comes the best part, tasting it. Come, let's begin.
Wow. This hot momos, it's so amazing. The flavors are just bursting in the mouth.
And the wrapping is so tender.
Yes, just right for this rainy weather.
And the sauce is it's just complementing it. The chilies in the sauce gives a nice kick and it's complementing the momos so beautifully.
I have to force myself to stay with one. Guys, you need to try this. It's so good. It's so good. Guys, thanks for watching. This is Chris and Joe signing off. See you all next time.
And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.
And do comment. We like all your comments.
Stay tuned for more such delicious recipes. Happy cooking.